Right. Hi, everybody. It's been a while. Once again, this is Wonder Ham. And I thought this Sunday I would do a little test stream because I have just managed to equip myself with a new desktop, which is great, but there's a few quirks. Say a few quirks, and I'm just hoping to God I can keep everything running smooth and steady. So today is that test. I'm going to do a 1 hour stream of the first hour of Disco Elysium, and if it goes well, I will continue upon a playthrough of it. Now, if anyone comes to chat, please tune in. Would super appreciate it. Any tips or any issues having, just let me know. So, I tried to play this a while back on a laptop that could not handle it. To put it pretty simply, it could not do it. The poor thing got a bit heated and then had to tap out. But I'm hoping that this little beast that's sitting under my desk right now will be able to handle it. So, what this game essentially is, for the uninitiated, it's been billed as an RPG, but I would say it's closer to sort of a point-and-click adventure game with RPG mechanics. Sorry, I'm being distracted by my lovely girlfriend and the cat. I'm assuming it's the cat. Oh, what a lovely boy. Where was I going with this? Yeah, it's a point-and-click adventure game / murder mystery, where you have to solve the murder, but it has RPG mechanics. The amount of choice in this game is absurd. And the game is so reactionary to your choices that even when you lose, the checks that it does on your stats, the negative outcomes can be more interesting than the positive ones, which is pretty fun. So, good morning, Weasel McGee, and I believe a happy birthday to you too is necessary. Happy birthday, buddy. I hope you're doing well. And I hope the stream's holding up pretty good. This is the first time I streamed from this desktop, and I hope the audio's okay. This is the first time I've been able to plug in the condenser and it not overheat the computer and cause it to crash. Yay, big old birthday boy. Good hustle. I'm assuming you've been treated by your flatmate and other friends and family members, of course. I would hope so. So, let's see. We can go for one of the 3 archetypes. I'm not going to build one for this. I feel like I should go for a straight archetype and then play into the archetype. So, thinker, extremely intelligent, very bad with people, knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. Pretty good. And then sensitive, very psychological, a magnetic personality but unstable, might begin to lose his mind. Okay. And physical, extremely physical, interacts with the world through his body, gets things done but dumb as a rock. Okay. So, what should we pick, gang? What do we reckon? In fact, we have 2 viewers. Hello, the 2 viewers. Weasel McGee, of course. Welcome back. If any of you would have any choice in this, what would you want to go for? So, these little things at the bottom are like little stats that you can improve within the game. Like their stats contained within the big stats. So like how well you move your body. Hand-eye coordination, perception, reaction speed, savoir-faire, interfacing and composure. Oh, the one that looks like me. The dude always looks the same. He's got mutton chops, is balding, and is clearly in very, very, very well worn into alcoholism, which we will find out in a bit. See, this is what I've picked for my main playthrough, is the sensitive one, because this Inland Empire stat is basically how you interact with the metaphysical world kind of deal, which is, it's like using the universe at large to determine to come to solutions, which can be kind of, let's see, you can talk to your tie, and it helps you try and solve the case. It's pretty wild. And then Thinker is like, you do not get people at all, but you're very good at trying to figure out the situation. And then Physical is like, you're dumb as a bag of rocks, but you can get shit done. Funnily enough, I just basically reiterated what the description is at the bottom. So let's oh, screw it. Let's go sensitive then. We'll go sensitive one more time. And then we'll see how this goes. Right. Nah, fuck it. No, I'll go Thinker. Let's go with Thinker. Okay. And here we go. Sensitive. For is at home in the mirror, it is there addressed. Even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown. Begin.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never, ever.
So, never ever ever, or simply keep on non-existing? Let's see what happens if you just keep on not existing.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
Give us some more.
You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing.
Oh Jesus, how about you cough up some more of that sweet oblivion?
Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
Allons-y, let's go.
Alright. Nothing town to fuck all borough.
A return trip to the silence, please.
You want me to upgrade that to a one-way trip, sir?
Don't stop, keep singing, sing me the Song of Death.
The Song of Death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meat around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Mother, help me. There's a head attached to my neck and I'm in it.
Stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Who am I? What sort of creature does this to their own
A
mouth?
fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound. A clarion call from hell.
So you know what it is, a Koopa Kinema motor carriage. Okay, never got that before. Oh, and there you are. Oh boy. Alright buddy, let's get some clothes on. Magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Magnum-sized. Okay. Disco-ass blazer. Flare-cut trousers. Here, Jingo, your keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. Fish them out. It's... Yes, Becca, welcome back. And yes, naked. Well, kind of naked. He had underpants on, but was pretty much naked. It says whirling in rags on the aluminum keyring. There's a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door. The Whirling in Rags is a hostel cafeteria on the urban coast frequented by dock workers. Okay, so I should explain kind of what's happening here. Let's get to your stats. Okay, so the way this game is working is that these are all the voices in your head that are basically different, meant to be different parts of your sort of mind. So, you know, logic, your ability to reason, encyclopedic, your knowledge of the world around you, you know, rhetoric, you practice art persuasion, you can play the actor line, detect lies, your ability to conceptualize, reconstruct crime scenes, make laws of physics, work for the law, you know, kind of things like that. And then you have like your psyche, which is your ability to hold yourself together, which in this playthrough is not good. Hunches and gut feelings and like dreams in waking life, and this is literally named after a David Lynch film. It's your ability to observe the cosmos is dirt low here because you work on logic and reasoning as opposed to emotion and feeling, which makes you really bad. Yeah, authority, intimidate the public, assert yourself. Your connection to Station 41, understand cop culture. Station 41 is the police station you are in. Suggestion, half-light, let the body take control, you can threaten people. Shivers, raise the hair on your neck, tune into the city. Electrochemistry is an interesting one, because it's your ability to... Is that Pennywise dab emoji? Jesus H. Christ. Of course you were able to find that. Unless they put it in for Spooky Halloween, in which case that makes total sense. So, electrochemistry is an interesting one because it's your ability, it's your need to take drugs, and your understanding of drugs and drug users. Which there'll be something coming up, and we'll find that out in a second. Okay, his hand eye coordination is way better than it was in my last playthrough. All right, hold tab to highlight. Okay, let's go get some clothes on. Hey, Freddy. Fun fact, me and Liv watched that last night. Nightmare, because Liv had still to see it. White satin shirt. Right, let's get your clothes on, bud. Okay. Let's have a look in the mirror. A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Was this not the same Elan that founds empires and lays waste to cities, virile, uncaring towards the little things? Probably not, no. Hey, more spooky stuff. Hot water sprays from the faucet's base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just a vague impression of a man. Suddenly you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapour. Really? Nothing? Really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking, it was a deluge of world-ending proportions. Wipe the mirror. You slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Maybe I should touch it first, make sure there's nothing wrong with my face. Yes, you indeed do have all the spooky emotes. Yeah, there's definitely something wrong with it. What? What's wrong? Where do you even begin? There's the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin. I'm sorry? Touch your nose. Bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it, and it doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you. At least my tongue is okay. Touch your tongue. It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers. I'm scared. I want to stop doing this. Don't be scared. It's only your face. It's not like anyone is going to see it. Wipe the mirror now. Behold. Oh, God. You have no idea who this thing is, do you? Dear Lord, help me. What is this? Oh wait, no. Oh, okay. I kind of want to say this. Is everyone okay with me saying I'm some kind of superstar? Of course I do. Is it some kind of superstar? I think I'm a superstar. It appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why? I think it may be because I'm a superstar. Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring me. Yourself. Okay, try to stop. Oh my god, you can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin to your face and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? I think it's supposed to look... Oh god. Superstardom. You can check yourself for a pulse, superstar. From here it looks like a cadaverous spasm. Check for pulse. You find no signs of life on your swollen neck. However, putting your hand on your chest reveals an irregular heartbeat. You appear to be alive for now. Okay. So I can't stop pulling this face. Because I think I died during my bender. And I somehow half died, but somehow survived through. And now my face is stuck like that due to rigor mortis. Dear God. Okay. Let's try the electrochemistry one first. Okay. It's too late, like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it. Dig deep in your mind and locate the source of the expression. Oh, okay, we got that. It belongs in the third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of revolution that for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate uncontested way of life for our species. Okay. Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made golden champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened. Your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume le Million. If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right. Okay, drama, thanks for tuning in with that. Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music in an open air boîte de nuit, somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit, then he made the expression. So, I got it from a disco singer. I thought you need to add a clicking sound. When we... How long was the new? So I adopted it. Why? Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains. I feel like I need to make a clicking sound when I make it. Click, click. The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features hailing Guillaume le Million's regional mega hit, Don't Worry Your Pretty Little Head. How long ago was the new? Some 20 odd years. There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression looking good on you, or anyone. Humanity has run around in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic. Anything else? Like, who am I? Why did I drink myself into oblivion? You have some understanding of the near history of disco. The rest is darkness, aside from the useless fact that the motor carriage outside was a Cupri Kanema. I guess that's it then. Okay, I know the origin. It's still low. I can't stop the expression from happening, but I can try. Nope. Still not happening. Won't come off that easy. Okay. I'm still stuck like this. Excellent. Okay. Whatever happened to Guillaume le Million? So this is another mechanic that they have in the game, where it's the thought bank, the thought cabinet, where you have to like literally internalize thoughts. To which point you might take a decrease in stats while you do it, but as you do it, you'll get a boost at the end of it after this one will wear off, but you'll get boosts to other stats as well. So I'm going to internalize this. So I'm going to try and think about what happened to Guillaume le Million. There we go. Right. There's my tie. Pull on the fan. Okay, this fan has two tiny chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Pull on the fan. The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now. Okay, 92% chance to get this. You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap! It's released from the blade. Let's turn the light on. A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning in your brain. Bring it on. Your eyes burn with photosensity. It's not good. Oh my god, I took damage. Are you fucking serious? Oh god. Okay, there's a hole in my window. The window is broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. Very high chance to solve this. The lights are on. Okay. The shards face outward. Whoever broke this window came from the inside. Did I break it with my own hands? Look at them. A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent. More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact. Wait, what am I doing? Something you've done before. Assess the size of the impact. It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. A green shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner, which coincidentally is missing its friend. Congratulations, you smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside the door. Outside. The door to it should be outside your room. I should go and get that shoe. Alright, come on, Disco Dave. Listen to the tape while the song was playing. This reel-to-reel tape player is still on. Rolling empty. Alright, buddy, let's get your shoe on. Hey. I think we got them. Okay, yeah, we've looked at everything. Alright, out you go. Lose 11. Centigrade rainfall. There's something on the table. Revocol. Okay, so that's a weather warning.
Hello, officer.
The woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Her eyes are brown, her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28. Silver jumpsuit falls off her like scale armor. Sparkling this is the sparkle of too many nights out in the city. Officer? Am I allowed to personnel?
No.
Then why did you call me an officer?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
You're shitting me.
I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time.
Takes another drag.
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
And what business is that?
I couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Why don't I remember being a cop? Or anything else? Could it be because of the drinking? She raises an eyebrow. The cigarette sizzles. She hasn't had time to put her makeup on. This is her morning cigarette. She looks tired, her beauty waning faster than it ought to be at her age. Okay, the perception's flaring up. Who in the right mind would let me be an officer of the law? So hard on yourself, they let almost anyone be a police officer. Right, okay, should I try this, gang? What do we reckon? Try the expression on her. You know you want her, physically. So, should I try and seduce this one character that has just shown up? What do we reckon? How should we play it? A yay or a nay? What do we think, gang? A yes or a no? A yay. Okay. Yeah, glad to see you here, buddy. Okay. A failure. The words have already left your mouth. I want to have fuck with you. Oh, God. Now, I've already seen this outcome, but the first time I saw this, I fucking lost it. She erupts in laughter, all the fatigue swept from her face. What was that? That's not even how words are used. What did you say? Come on, say it again. No, I don't want to. Come on, man, pretty please one more time. I said I want to have fuck with you. Goddamn right you did, you crazy asshole. You went to just rise. What kind of cop are you? Superstar cop. It's been established. Okay, that's cool. Or I could just maybe ask you a bit elaborate on that superstar a tiny bit. It means I'm a bloated old drunk with cyber's disc. If I didn't have a joke on my sleeve, it's on me. I'm a scion of Guillaume Le Million. Or maybe you are Guillaume Le Million? He'd be about your age now. Think about it. One thing though, she extinguishes her cigarette.
It's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me.
Oh no.
And for the record, no, I didn't do it.
Well, he tried. Yeah, that's quite the sentence. Okay, let's have a look in the ashtray. Looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trompe Le Monde. Nothing on the front page rings a bell. Weird. Oh, I better go get that other shoe. Hey, Giddy, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Disco Elysium. You tuned in at the appropriate time. And you can... There is so many of these choices in this game. Like 90% of the game is dialogue. Smell, see, makes. There's the shoe, and there's my window. That's the briny wind washes over you. There they are, both. There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet. Like two baby crocodiles. Wait, these do not look like normal cop shoes. It's pretty clear a normal cop is not what you are. Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told. Low morale, put points in a volition. Okay. Right. Onward. Onward, Disco Man. It's my neighbour. Hey, what's in the bath? Did I not look in the bath? What we got here? See, bottles of bathtub, beer, wine, and sweet liqueurs. Dear God. Down we go, buddy. Okay, so I look at this, because I actually got a side quest involving. This is where lyrics should be. Bagel karaoke might just wait for someone to sing into it. Inland Empire tunes in. So I actually... Okay, so this comes up... Anyway. You should totally sing karaoke here. The first chance you get. Your emotion needs to be expressed. People need to know of your vast oceanic soul. My soul's cubic content is obscured by the hangover. Of course, at this point, precise measure can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard. Through a PA system. By other people. This goes down... Well, with the theory I'm developing that I'm a down-on-my-luck superstar person. Who was mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline. Yes, sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this. Thought, see if it works. What should I sing when it comes to it? You should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought That was obvious. Of course, they'll really get a gauge of my soul with that one. Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off the face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? No one. You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed. Okay, last time I didn't even know what the song was. This feels right. You belong here. On the stage. What the heck? Strike post some red pennants. Soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. Come on, disco boy. A spectral man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well on its back, are the same eggnog white rectangles as on your blazer. Shake his hand.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi.
He's grabbed his phone.
Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name. Invent a name for yourself. Alright. Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep golden orange like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath, you're 2 steps closer to it. But there are still many ways to go. It's not yet time.
Okay then.
He processes the information and then disregards it.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What it means is he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you've been otherwise occupied.
Then we should ask him for a rundown of the area. Get me up to speed. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Yes, the police. I'm aware I'm a policeman.
Right. And the interviews? At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice. Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Dead body?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like dead bodies.
But did you take it down from the tree?
No.
So the body is still in the tree, where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
But I can't remember anything. He looks at you for a moment in silence. I can see you drank last night, and the night before, and that you're still drunk now. But I've seen officers go through much worse. Much worse. If you need something for your headache, there's a general store nearby, but as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern. How can you be so sure I'm from the police? I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back. He points to your jacket. I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have got the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set these possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General. Inspectorate General means Internal Affairs. What he's saying is he's not from the Rat Squad and isn't supposed to suspect such things. Ah, you mean the Rat Squad? No need for derogatory terms, they're only doing their job. You said insignia, these white rectangles you mean point to your sleeves. Yes. But they're just white rectangles. They're not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revicol West. I'd ask you to step in the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job. But shouldn't I have a badge for something? You mean you don't have a badge? It was not on me when I woke up. What were we supposed to do again? What we told you I'm not really a police officer. We all feel that way sometimes. There's no such thing as a police officer, I'm afraid. What remains is that there is a dead body in the tree. Someone has to figure out who put it there. If we don't, no one else will. Then soon after, dead bodies will be dangling from all the trees. Let's roll. First we have to take it down. After you have some. Okay, I got Kim. So as far as I work, Kim, I've not played past the first 3 hours. I think Kim is your partner for the whole game. So he is your second, essentially. A man in his late 20s with a thin, unimpressive beard, oofed, notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant. Mr. Gart.
Mr. Gart, right?
Kim.
You run this place.
Kim glances into his little notebook.
Yes.
He responds tersely.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
He looks at you, realizing he still doesn't know your name. What is gold and orange like a forest fire, but smells like liquor?
Are you kidding me?
No, man, help me out. What is gold and orange and smells like liqueur?
It's you. It's obviously you. You smell like liquor, and you're orange.
See? Everyone agrees it's your colour scheme. We're on the right track with this name thing. Oh my god.
Is this what you get when you call the police now? We've been waiting for a week here.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
He takes a step back.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
He looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, and hands it to the lieutenant. It sounds like something you can use to call the Sylvie later.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What? Of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are. But as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective?
Right then, questions. I got this. His face expresses profound doubt in your having this. Asking about the body's location before asking if you killed him. People give up information in the more innocuous question, which you can later use in the more sinister ones, not vice versa. Where exactly is the body? Behind this building, there's a courtyard. He points to the kitchen behind him. They hoisted him up on a tree there. How do we get there then? That's easy. See that door there? He points to the west. First you exit through that, then to your right you see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for keys. The hole's big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through. This fan means the heavy cavalry of innocence Franco-Negro sweeping over the plains and nations of the enemies of mankind 5th century style. Unified currency and the concept of cool came in their wake. They wore lamellar and carried guns, but first and foremost, Franco-Nigerian heavy cavalry was really, really wide. That hole in the fence must be enormous. Why did Sylvie go away? She went away because none of your business. Have they not been telling you you're a cop? Am I not a cop? Everything's my business. Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back, and because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that. Oofed. Lieutenant opens his little notebook on the cover, and the number is safely tucked away in a small pocket. Thank you, he says. Mystery solved. Is it? Because I thought you were supposed to investigate the lynching, not my employer conduct. Yeah, why not? The stuff gets in the nose, I'm fine. What? That's right. There's one thing I know about myself. Oh, okay, no. You heard me. Is that so, Mr. Smith? Gets to the rest before it leaves his mouth. Probably thinking it's best not to say anything. Okay. Is this going to be like an ideology of actual pro-feminism, or is it going to be a warped version of it? Because your character doesn't seem to be in the fucking right frame of mind at any point in time. Who killed him? I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police, that's your job. This is it. He said they hoisted him up a tree. What is they? They hoisted him up a tree. What do you mean by they? Oh, I was a bit surprised you caught that. People are saying it was the union dock workers that was lynching. Who exactly is saying that? The locals, customers, the people who eat here. A lot of dock workers eat here. Somebody told me everyone knows the dock workers did it. Did the Debadur themselves tell this, or is it a rumour? I don't really know. You have to ask her. Why would the dock workers lynch this man? I would suppose it's because they have nothing better to do. You mean the strike? Yes. The strike. Makes little quotation marks with his fingers. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbour company. Oh. Yeah, supposedly. Oh, probably thought they'd send a message. Did you kill him? What, are you crazy? Of course I didn't kill him. Another question. Lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in. Are you the bartender? No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager. You look like a bartender. That period of my life is over. Not everyone who stands behind a counter is a bartender, okay? I'm the cafeteria manager. What's the difference? I have 3 cafeterias. I manage 3. Get over it. That's all. Ooh, enjoy your birthday walk, guys. Have a fun one. Not so fast, Mr. Feminist. He points to you. You owe me 130 real. Oh. Should I try and slip away unnoticed? What do we reckon? Three is not many. No, it is not. Gently, what do we reckon? Should we try and run away from paying our rent? Because I'm feeling it. Down and dash. As you blow this joint behind you, a whiny voice shouts, "Real mature, man. Real mature." Bottle of rum's been knocked over. Beautiful dark liquid is spilling out. Okay, this is my electrochemistry kicking in. That sugary black rum stay on the can makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already? An hour? Sweet lord, a whole hour. You haven't thought about rum and lemonade in all that time? You've truly extinguished all trace of yourself. I've been thinking about it all this time. Actually, should I be thinking about this? Looks like drinking hasn't turned out too well for me. Now you mentioned it, I do need a rum and lemonade. I'd love for Gart to serve me up a beverage. Catch you later, guys. Have a good one. There he is, the old boy, the devil, you rascal, you. Let's celebrate right now by licking that stain off the counter. Do it. It'll be wild. Lick it. Don't lick it. Lick it, but only a little. Which one? I'm gonna lick it. Calmly, the lieutenant looks out the window, then to you licking the tasty rum stain off the counter, then out the window again. Oh no! I've not got a webcam plugged in for this one because I need to plug in my laptop to it.
Okay.
Oh. Oh my god! What are you doing? He asks without turning his eyes from the street outside. Sorry, I drifted off in my own thoughts, and now this happened. We should move. You could definitely go for some more tittling scent of alcohol in your nostrils. You could definitely go for some more. The titillating scent of alcohol in your nostrils was beautiful. Oh, God. Okay, what's this? There's something interdisciplinary. Is it a newly formed reaction to the tyrannical gender roles around you? Something you've always had? Oh, one thing sure is you're not a Maltimist. Oh no, these are incendiary thoughts aimed at undermining the very pillar of society. Could you fashion some sort of weapon, perhaps? First strike weapon to decapitate the XY chromosome hegemony? Beg's asking, where's your face?
I'm replying.
A man is sleeping at the table. wearing mud-caked boots and rolled-down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines, encircled by a logo with a tree. A colourful piece of plastic is dangling from his carbiner. Make your fingers pinch.
Is your phone ringing?
It is. On the cat rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine. Piece of plastic in his carbiner. Dog works ID, doubling a shift card and job permit. A young, able-bodied man stares back at you from the photo. Santiago S. John. Right, let's try that. Okay. Your fingers and their find their way into the shackle, flicking open its spring-loaded gate. The metal loop holds a plastic ID and a leather-bound pocketbook. It's a last story. Doesn't look like it, but you never know. Better be quick. Doesn't intend to see me, so you wait the other way, perhaps purposely. You got like to use a snort. Just for the record, you look nothing like the man in the document. Oh my god, you find a black paper note with a woman's profile and it seems like this woman lived centuries ago. The note says 5 real. It feels nice and greasy. You. Physical instrument. Oh wow, I woke up. I actually woke him up. There's only one way to wake this bone idol from his slumber. Roll like a hurricane, rip the buildings from the earth. No words, just a primordial scream. 30-something man slowly lifts his head and gives you a pensive look. Why the yelling, man? Looks like a sow descendant. A lot of sow dot workers around. Just want to see what would happen if I yelled. And you answer some questions right now. Let's do that. You woke me up for that. You woke me up. The work gives you vacant. Goes find what is officer. What's White Pines? That's the name of my employer. Working in logistics. How's that going? How's it going? The dog quarter lets out a big yawn and stares at the cafeteria's terrace doors. Some fingerprints glisten on the glass. Have you noticed what's going on outside? I'm not sure what you mean. I've almost never been outside of this building. Good, he doesn't dwell on the particulars of your existence. We're in the middle of a strike down at the harbour, trying to force some senses into the executive board of Wild Pines. For one, I could use some more shut-eye in the mornings. He rubs his eye and sighs. Right to work. Right to sleep, I says. Why are you sleeping here while the others are out striking? Who's behind organising the strike? We are, the workers' union. We know what we need. What's right for us. I mean, there's no leader. Okay, I guess there's also Everard. He's in charge of the union. He's smart, knows how to negotiate. He's got our back. See anything interesting in your dreams? Thank God, no. Was it a fathomless darkness into which we ought to be deferred like corpses to a mausoleum? Was it a bliss free of X somethings? The worker stares at you, his eyes dry from sleep. A web of wrinkles covers his tanned forehead. Why are you sleeping here while the others are out striking? They got it, Meteorhead's got it. He's guarding the gate, I'm just getting some sleep, or was. What about the dead body in the yard? Yeah, what about it? You seem cool with it. Do many of these hang from the trees outside? Just trying to find out what you know about it. You know, people die here every day. Sometimes found in a ditch, another one falls in a manhole. A third one gets eaten by stray dogs. Your spites. If someone has decided to die on top of a tree, then how's it my concern? Someone has to look in it. Looks like I'm that someone. Tell me what you know. I can tell you this, trouble's ahead. What trouble? You heard what I said. Draw your own conclusions. That's all I know and I prefer to keep it that way. Teddy gives you a little nod and then makes a note in his blue notebook. That's worrying. Yours, pointing at the spilt rum. Indeed, help yourself to some. He blinks. Wait, no, it's empty. Sorry about that. I had some. It's a fine rum. Knocks you right out when you drown a bottle or two. He rubs his face, then buries it in his hands. You can hear a faint snore. Alright, I'll leave him to it.
Hello, sweetie.
The elder woman turns to you with a smile. Wait, who's Sweetie? Who's Sweetie?
Why? You are, officer.
Maybe I am. Maybe I am a bit of a sweetie. I had once, winked twice, but then I lost her. What was with that fucking wink? Stop winking. Do nothing. The neurological damage is probably permanent.
I see you are still breathing.
Oh. Oh, the
You
dialogue in
must
this game is great.
I'm getting so scatterbrained, I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over the rims of her glasses. She looks up smiling. This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot. You seem to be in a chair. Yes, dear, I'm a paraplegic. Paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries like falling from a great height or a grenade explosion. Jesus Christ! Something inspiring about a woman on the front line leaning up to a man. I'm sorry it was rude of me to mention the wheelchair. No, dear, I'm not quite that old. Although I was injured in line of duty. I feel like I was in a war. Wait, what happened? I think I won. That's how I feel about the accident. She looks down and I'm up again. I was a training and development manager at a rapidly expanding mail order shoe company. You'd think it'd be a safe job, I had to be everywhere, and once I happened to be under some faulty scaffolding. Aw, man. She runs her hands over the chrome wheels of her chair. I'm sorry, it was rude of me to mention the wheelchair. Let's move on. How'd you like to roll with me? Eyes like that. What do you mean? I want to be my wheelchair partner in fighting crime. Ridding backyards of corpses, catching sequence killers. Sequence killers? Oh my. Sounds impressed, but I think you already have a partner, sweetie. But I need you to help him get a corpse down from a tree. I know, but there are also side mysteries, sequence killers, and forays into the paranormal. Okay, of course, I forgot I had you. Yes, it seems to me you do well to stick close to him. He has the look of an upstanding officer of the law. Someone you can lean on. And sweetie, you're looking unsteady. She looks down, even if it weren't there. I don't think you'd have much use for me. Why? 3 heads are better than 2. Thank you, but she looks out the window wistfully. Martinate isn't the most wheelchair accessible place. You see, I'd slow you down. I don't know if you noticed, but I don't know where I am, or what I'm doing, or anything. Her eyes follow your movements with some concern. Yes, officer, you look rather dazed, like a stunned fox, but surely things can't be that bad. I drank so hard I forgot literally everything. Oh my, it takes a moment to process. You know where we are, right? Rolling Rice Cafeteria? We're in Revocol. That's right. It's still called the Whirling Rags, to be precise. As it Revocol used to be really cool in the 30s. The new disco dancing, it seemed like a lifetime ago. Their eyes are filled with light reflected off those gilded years when the city seemed full of possibility. Much has changed, but it's still the most beautiful city in the world. A round jewel set in the sand between the pines. Everyone says so, even foreigners. There's a pause. As she studies your expression, you must look quite lost. Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes? It's the spring of 51. That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded. Hey. Her relief is palpable. She was getting worried about you there, but now she relaxes her shoulders. Is that a big chunky boy? Oh my god, Ash is so fat! Oh. I can tell you this, Taxi. I'll just this one. What kind of regime are we living on? Like things dictation, tell you about something. Our leaders are fierce warriors. We are governed by intelligent machines. Radios are being used to control people's minds. Cop. We are living under the cop regime. Actually, she was the thing is we're not. You could say that about almost any other nation, but not in Revocol. Try one time. Oh, cat. Chubby baby. So I'm just petting my cat. Just come over to say hello. Hey, buddy.
I want him to meow into the microphone.
Say hello to the viewers.
Are you being shy now?
It's a shy boy. So there's no vision for this because I am not operating with the camera just now, but Ash is kind of just chilling here with his chunky face. Chunky boy. He's not feeling it, he's not feeling it.
Oh!
Silly buddy. Again, he says hello, Ash.
Say hi back!
Nah, he's not doing it.
He's shy.
He's not feeling it.
You've got 2 minutes.
Right. Better finish up. I'll go have a look at the body, which is right outside, and then I'll stop. Mirrors are being used to control people's minds and distort our perception of reality, seeing our true masters. Foreigners What the fuck? I'd like to think that she said, but something tells me it's not. Oh, sweet, she smiles and says, no, it's really not. There used to be people who thought that way, other people who wanted those things, but they all went extinct. Revcol is a zone of control, led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government at all, certainly no dictatorship of the proletariat, but they still have cops. This government, how come there's so many cops? You okay?
You need to see this bath.
Right, bear with me just now. You okay?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going crazy. Can you have a look?
Yeah. Bear with me for 2 moments, chat. I'll be right back. No worries, keep posted. Right, there we go, folks. I am back. Sorry about that. Just had a wee check with our plumbing. Okay. But we should stop for today's week. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone. He's scared now. She realizes you really are brain damaged. So what was the revolution you mentioned? A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it. So they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago. But I'm a cop. Whatever it was hasn't stopped me. Of course, sweetie. I really don't know how to explain it. So how did I do? Doing quite well up until the end there. Does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Living reality in the world. It's very odd. Aside, the temp bears his nose in his notebook. We have fresh set of eyes is what this world needs. Well, I'm a doctor. Such bad someone needs your temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
It's the water.
Alright. But I'm not an encyclopedia. Won't be a guy either. I'm a detective. New task. Get reality low down. Okay, of course. Okay. That's a good point. This doesn't look like Ridge Central. Of course, dear. Good luck with the case. She gives you a smile. Right. Theme of that pinball machine is standard royalist theme, used on everything from pinball cabinets to full flavor cigarettes. What are its hallmarks? Clinging to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and oh wow. Oh, I don't like that. Just imagine a yellow plastic crown with a liquor place on it. I'd rather know more about the world of today. Period stand still, the fake. That's. Oh, there we go, got a health item. Except I took damage from turning a light on. Alright, let's go have a quick look at the bod and then stop for the day, eh? Oh dear. The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a dog egg's mouth. You seem to be holding your breath. Look down. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's like an ungodly rot. The smell steps in, even seeps through your nostrils. Let go of your... Okay, God, what is that? Why is it so bad? Active decay. Lieutenant raises a white piece of linen to his nose. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging. He's about to blow. The cop's gonna blow, Kuno. Okay, here we go. The smells are repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. More fever than it fills your mind, flushing you from within. Try to walk away. Oh no. It's possible to keep it in. Your body curls and pushes it, burst by burst, until a pool lies under your feet and your throat stings from the stomach acid. Fucking corpse. Hands you a blue. Keep it, he says. Thanks. It's clean making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia? Clean your head? I think ammonia would help? Where do you get money from? There's a fruit nearby to the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. They don't need points to the greenhouse. It's a greenhouse here in a garden with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the Walling and Rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell. Pretty clever. Yeah, it's pretty nasty. Right. That's me gonna tune out for the day, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'm glad the test stream went well. There was no hiccups. I felt this was going to be a nightmare. But I'm going to go now and enjoy the rest of my Sunday. And I suggest that you all too do too. Yeah, that's about right, Gitty. Yeah, that sound effect is not great. So I will keep updates on what the schedule will be during the week. But again, I'll keep you all posted. And again, thanks for tuning in. And I'll catch you all next time. Yeah, no blue screen. I can't believe it. Right. I'm going to boost. Thanks for tuning in, folks. And I shall see you later. Goodbye.